Yo, what happened to the squad? Who are all these players, man? We're gonna have some clearing out to do here. Oh boy. I don't know half of these players, I'm not gonna lie. What is up, you guys? Mental Hog back here for Season 2 of our FIFA 23 Manchester City Career Mode. This is gonna be episode 12, and we just came off a Champions League winning season where we finished only 4th in the Premier League due to, well, just some learning, growing pains, if you want to call it that, FIFA 23. But yeah, we're back for season number 2 here with Manchester City, and we have obviously, like I said, won the Champions League. However, we have lost our captain, Kevin De Bruyne, for about the first half of this season due to a torn ACL, literally in the last game of the season there at the Champions League final. So we're going to have to do without him, at least for the first half of the season here, but I think we have a squad that's more than capable of achieving great things this season, and I hope you guys are excited for Season 2 here with Manchester City. If you are, drop your support down below by leaving a like. Subscribe if you're new around here. We are well underway to 1,000 subscribers, so let's keep that growth coming along. And comments down below for who you'd like to see me bring into the club here in Season 2, and maybe even further beyond here at Manchester City. So something we should probably do to start off Season 2 here is to review the squad and see where we might want to make improvements or kind of decide what we want to do with some of the players. I don't want to change anything about our starting 11, really. I like Grealish, Haaland, Foden up front. Bellingham, Rodri, and Gundo in the midfield, I think, can easily get us through the first half of the season while we wait for De Bruyne to come back. We also have Bernardo Silva on the bench to help us out there, and maybe even ever-elusive. And then our back four, I have no problems with them at all. Cancelo, Laporte, Diaz, Kyle Walker, and Ederson, obviously, between the sticks. I don't want to change any of those players. Where we could look to make some improvements is maybe on the bench, right? We still only technically have one out-and-out winger here as backup in Rafael Leao. What I'd like to do about that is actually have Gabriel Veron, who came back from his loan, start to play some more games. He's 80 overall, 86 pace, 84 dribbling. He looks pretty decent. He grew a little bit. He grew a little bit while he was out on loan at, I don't remember what club last season, and I would be happy to have him be involved in the squad. We tried to do that last season for the first half. It didn't work out super well, but I'm willing to try it again. And then obviously a glaring weakness on the bench is just these two players, ever-elusive and Sergio Gomez. I think Sergio Gomez stepped up to the plate when I needed him to, so I have no problems with keeping him around. Ever-elusive, still a little bit unproven, and I'm hoping that his potential didn't just completely crash and burn as a result of me not really playing him last season. Now, something that is a little bit of a concern is Kyle Walker is really the only right back at the club, and I don't want to have to be playing Cancelo in his position sometimes. I want to rest both of them, right? So what we have, actually, is Issa Kabore came back from his loan. So in the comments down below, let me know what you think about this. Should we bring in a better right back, or should we keep around Issa Kabore and play him and Kyle Walker at right back? They have the same pace, so in that sense, it would be pretty similar of a player. Now, one thing we could do in that midfield is go a little bit crazy and go a little bit stupid and get in Pedri from Barcelona. He's going to cost us a lot of money. I don't even know what our transfer budget is this season, but he would cost us a majority of it. But he could play in that midfield for the first half of the season while De Bruyne is out, and then him and Jude Bellingham could fight for that starting position. I just don't know how much sense that makes, since obviously De Bruyne will be coming back into the team as soon as he's back from his injury, and I like Jude Bellingham, so I'm not 100% sure what we should do about this midfield position. Again, let me know what you think in the comments down below. I'll wait to make this signing until a little bit later on in this transfer window. But another question here is that we have Hector Bellerin and the free agents. This season in FIFA, you might be able to find yourselves a lot of pretty good free agents because the AI doesn't automatically renew contracts. So this could be a really, really smart move. He's 28, he's 19 years old. He's 28 years old, 19 million in value. And he didn't renew his contract with Barcelona. He's in the free agents list, and he's a decent player, really. So we could bring him in and play him as a backup right back as well. I think, honestly, I might go ahead and pull the trigger on this because Issa Kabore is good, but he's a little bit too low rated for a Manchester City team, and Hector Bellerin would just be great, I think. So let's bring him across, actually, as a free agent. I think this would be a smart signing. All right, and the signing is complete. Hector Bellerin from the free agents list cost us this much money. Nothing. Big fat nothing, and he is at the club for a sporadic 2-year deal, not a lot of wages. This is a great signing. Now, something interesting that has come up, you can ignore all this stuff down here, I'm just trying to get rid of Deadwood, but something interesting that came up is that Juventus want to loan ever-elusive for the upcoming season. We could do that and then obviously bring in somebody. I'm just not 100% sure whether we want to do this or not. So again, in the comments down below, what do you think we should do about the midfield this year? Oh, and I guess I ought to show you our transfer budget this season. We're working with 173 million. So that should be a lot of money. Enough to bring in a signing, and obviously it might not even be enough for somebody like Pedri. So let me know. Once again, all these things have a part to play in deciding what we do. By the way, I totally forgot that we even had players in the youth academy. We still have our homegrown talent in Tyler Taylor, a central midfielder at 74 overall. He's got good stats, so that could be part of our solution in the midfield. We could bring him in and definitely rotate him into the midfield and try and use a little bit of that flair from England. Maybe he's the next Phil Foden for us. I don't know. We'll definitely keep him in the youth academy until he maybe isn't happy here anymore, and then we'll go ahead and promote him. Or maybe we'll do it a little earlier than that. I don't know. We'll kind of see, but I want to get him involved in the squad this season if possible. And the board is happy with us right now, but I have a feeling that if we're not careful, we could once again be in a position to maybe even be on the chopping block still. So let's take a look at what they want us to do this season. They want at least one player from the youth academy to play 30% of the games. That's not going to happen. Even if we bring in the homegrown talent, he can't play 30% of the games. That's just impossible. Brand exposure, they want us to go 7 games without defeat in home matches this season, and expanding the club in South America within 2 seasons. Now, last season they asked me to sign 2 players of a nationality different than the club. I did that, and it didn't even count. So I don't even know that it matters if I sign 2 South American players, but keep that in mind when you think about transfer suggestions. They want us to sign 2 South American players within the next couple of seasons, and we could make that happen this season alone, but let me know what South American players you'd be interested in seeing at the club. And then obviously they want us to win the treble, the Champions League, Premier League, FA Cup, and then reduce player wages by 300k. I think we can do that just by selling off some of these deadwood players, to be honest with you. So that'll be relatively easy to do. I don't know why City's worried about that, though. Money's not a problem for them. By the way, some of our big players are attracting transfer interest. West Ham want to sign Julian Alvarez, and Kyle Walker is attracting interest from both Real Madrid and PSG. So I'm not sure what we're going to do about that. I want to keep Kyle Walker around. His contract's expiring, and I can't negotiate with him just yet. So I'm going to try to renew his contract, but in the meantime, I'm going to reject these offers for now. But there will still be time in the transfer window in the next episode, so just let me know if you're interested in seeing some reshaping in the starting 11, and maybe we can make it happen. I don't see why not. And it's time to kick off our competitive season. We have our first chance at silverware, just our first game in the entire season here in the Super Cup against Jose Mourinho and Roma FC, otherwise known as Roma. So yeah, we're going to play Roma here, and it's going to be a chance for us to get some silverware and also a chance for us to try out a couple of these players that I'm unsure about in the starting lineup this season. And here you go. This is the starting 11 we're going to roll with. Veron is going to start. Bellerin, Illich, and Leao are all going to start because they are people that have a little bit of question marks on them in terms of what I'm going to do with them or whether I want them around this season. And I'm sure I'm going to keep Leao around, but he really disappointed me a couple of times last season, or a few times last season, so I want him to start off on the right foot with us here. So this is the team we're rolling out with. We're going to the Wild Stadium to face off against that Roma team right there. I know I saw some suggestions for Paulo Dybala in the comment section, so maybe this will be a kind of an audition game for him to see if we're interested. Apparently the City fans love Ederson. He's staring at the away end. Let's get out there and get our first piece of silverware in the first game of the season against Roma. By the way, I did change the camera angle. I was playing some foot, and I decided that this camera angle is literally just way better. Telebroadcast, if you were wondering. All right, here's Ivan Illich. Can he play through Haaland? That'll be a big test to see if he can play a part in the midfield. The answer is yes, he can. And can Haaland score? Yes, he can. Okay, so Ivan Illich, I mean, he knows what to do. You just get the ball as far up the field as you can and hope Haaland runs onto it and scores. He scored 51 goals last season, and it looks like he's on for plenty more this year. Also, he kind of teleported there. We're not going to worry about it. Oh, Ivan Illich. Okay, getting involved. Winning the ball. Getting it. Oh, almost to Haaland again. Okay, guys, I think I like Illich. I think he's going to stick around with us and play in the midfield. We may not need to sign anybody after all. Oh, boy, they get a goal back. I was not commentating. I did not expect that to happen. And Tammy Abraham levels it for us. It's 1-1. For us, for them. He doesn't play for us. He could, if we want him to. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Ooh, Ederson forced to make a big save. Oh, Gundo, that was a little cheeky move. There you go. Gundo, our captain, our stand-in captain, had to lift the Champions League trophy in Kevin De Bruyne's absence. And now he sets up Haaland for a second goal. It's 20 minutes in. It's a goal fest. Anybody is just going to get to score today. Anybody who wants to. Oh, yes, Gundogan. Proving that he also deserves to stick around in that midfield. Oh, my goodness. Not that I would have sold him. He's our captain. That's a yellow card for you, sir. Cancelo. Back to Ivan Illich. Space for Rodri. I'm going to wind this up. Oh, my God. That almost went in. That was actually really close. I would have pooped my pants. Here come Roma again. They've got a lot of people getting forward because of that weird 3 at the back. Hector Bellerin. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, that's why we brought you in. Yes, sir. Haaland sees space for Gabriel Veron. Gabriel Veron. Back inside. Oh, sees it out wide here. I see space. It's Gundo. It's playing across. Haaland gets on it. Oh, big save by Rui Patricio. Leao. Space for the... Oh. Ooh. I think that was on target, you know. Maybe we ought to be trying those with Leao a little bit more. Some space for... Ooh. Gundogan. Rui Patricio is playing a massive game today with all these saves, though. We should be scoring a lot more goals. Oh. Gundo played that straight at one of theirs, and now here's Paulo Dybala. What can he do? Oh, Paulo Dybala. Maybe we should sign him up. What the heck? The hold-up play. Oh, Ederson, that was massive. That was a really nice play from Dybala, though. He held up the ball so well and then played it straight through our entire defense. That was crazy. Ooh, Leao. Get some space. Get it around inside. Looking for an opening. I see an opening, but it's not on target. That was actually nice, though. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. The link-up between Leao and Haaland is actually great. Haaland wants his hat-trick. Haaland gets his hat-trick. Of course he does. It's the first game of the season, and Haaland already getting himself a hat-trick. This time, in the UEFA Super Cup. Haaland is just completely unplayable. He is not human. He is a robot, an alien. It's unreal. Oh, Cristante. Can you calm down? Can you calm down, Cristante? Free kick for us, though. That's not bad. Take those. Ruben Dias. Time and space. That was so far off target. You have to be careful with those power shots because, my God, they can go all over the place. Yes, Joao Cancelo. Haaland. Verón. Haaland again. Ivan Illich. Ivan Illich out wide for Rafael Leao. Space. I'm just going to have the pop. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. It's 4-1. That is probably one of the best goals I've scored in FIFA 23. Rafael Leao, take a bow, my friend. He is here to stay. What is going on with his hair, though? I'm not quite sure. That is not looking too great. But that goal was amazing. Let's watch it back. And Ivan Illich with another assist today. And then, bam. Time and space. You should watch out. Whew. Okay. We're here with the sauce this season. Okay, I'm pretty sure you can make literally as many subs as you want in this game. So I'm going to go ahead and bring on Jack Grealish. I'm going to go ahead and bring on Phil... Oh. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and bring on Phil Foden. I'm going to go ahead and bring on Jude Bellingham. Calvin Phillips. I'm going to try and bring on as many people as I can. Do we only get 5 subs? No, we can literally make as many as we want. So, oh, no, we can just make 5. That's fine. We'll leave it at that. I'm sure Alvarez is going to be looking to prove himself. With a player like Haaland taking all the game time, he's going to want to show himself whenever possible. Jack Grealish plays through Julian Alvarez. Ah, close. Gundo, opened up space, but couldn't get there. Jude, Cancelo. Cancelo, also seeing the space. I'm going to take some more finesse shots now because they look good. Jack Grealish again. Space. Oh, it's off the post. Or the crossbar. Oh my goodness. The finesse shots are just going in from everywhere all of a sudden. What did they do to this game? I don't think they did anything. I just changed the camera angle and I can actually see the opportunities now. Oh, they're playing very, very fast football all of a sudden. They're trying to get themselves back into this game with no time left at all. They do get it. They do get a goal, and who is that scores? I believe that is Nicolo Zaniolo, a very nice Italian player. Yes, it is him. Flowing locks, and it's 4-2. I don't think that goal is going to matter for much, kind of like the Champions League final goal that Lukaku scored in the 90th for them. Alrighty, fellas, it is a 4-2 win, and we're going to get to see some silverware lifted again by Gundogan. He had the summer off to, get those arm muscles nice and strong so he could pick up silverware. And now we're back and we're winning trophies again. Mourinho is bald and he's going to lose the rest of that hair very shortly if he keeps managing Roma and playing like that. And yeah, already it is time to lift more silverware. I kind of forgot about this Super Cup because, yeah, I just did. And there he is again, our captain, our fill-in captain, stand-in captain, Gundo, to lift another trophy for us here, Manchester City. And we have another thumbnail, boys. Ooh, boy, an interesting offer here. They want to buy our captain, Gundogan. And who is Barcelona? I should have said that. Barcelona want to buy Gundogan. I'm going to leave this offer open for now. We're going to play our opening Premier League game, and I'll leave the episode here so you guys can tell me if you want to see Pedri at the club, because if you do, this is a great place for me to negotiate for some sort of deal between ourselves and Barcelona. Since they're interested, I could go in for Pedri and include Gundo in a swap deal to way bring down that price and make it something that's probably doable for us. Let me know what you think. Speaking of which, it's time to kick off the Premier League season. Let's see who the new teams are for us here in the Prem this season as well. We've got Norwich who came up. We also have Burnley, and we have who else? Who else came up into the Premier League this season? I actually don't know. Hold on one second. Watford. Oh my gosh, yeah, I'm stupid. Watford, Norwich, and Burnley. So it's literally what the Premier League looked like in FIFA 22 at the start of the game. That's pretty funny. All the teams that got relegated last season are back. So that's going to be an interesting look. And actually I say that, but I'm wrong. Fulham are in here, so it doesn't look the same as it did last season. It's a completely interesting Premier League, and there's obviously some very weak teams, and there's obviously some very strong teams. And this season, no question about it, we have to win the Premier League title. There's literally no questioning what happens this season for us. We have to win. We have to do it. All right, it is time to kick off the Premier League season. We're playing up against Leeds at home to start. Ruben Dias is going to be the captain because Gundogan is exhausted after that Super Cup game. It was literally just like 2 or 3 days before this game too. So Sergio Gomez, John Stones, Ruben Dias, Kyle Walker, Bernardo Silva, Bellingham, and Rodri, Grealish, Haaland, Foden, and obviously Ederson. Let's get out there and win the first game of the Premier League season. We did not win our first game last season, so let's change that for this one. Let's get out there. Oh yes, the fans are excited for yet another Premier League season. It looks like a sunny day out, which is fantastic. As I say that, we're looking at clouds, but at least it's not rainy. And let's get this underway. Whoa! Whoa! How did they get that over the top? But it's offside. Haaland, some step overs. Okay, that's not something he does, but it's all right. Yes, Stonesy. Big challenge. Get this through to Phil Foden. Phil Foden, do a ball roll inside. You know what we're going to do? We're going to take a finesse shot. Oh my god, they're always going in. They just always go in now. Phil Foden, what a goal to start us off. Literally just whatever Leao did on the other side, he just puts it on the right-hand side. Left foot, space, curled, shot, and goal. What a beauty. I love it. I love it. Now that I know we have this up our sleeve, we're going to score some bangers. Where even is the goalkeeper? I think he was invisible there. Oh boy, Sergio Gomez left for dead. Ooh. Okay, I will say one thing. With the midfield three we have right now, I don't feel like we're as defensively stable. Bernardo, Bellingham, and Rodri. I mean, Rodri's great, but the other two are pretty attacking midfielders in terms. Stonesy, why did you get it? Why did you even put a foot on that? If Ederson dove, it was going in off of your foot. Bernardo to Phil. Phil to Kyle Walker. Kyle Walker's going to play in a cross. I see Haaland at the back post. Oh boy, that was nice. I think, oh, Haaland ended up being offside. All right. Oh, Haaland through on goal here. Get inside. Near post. Oh, the shot power is crazy, but not enough to beat. I think that's Meslier in goal. I hope it is. Foden to play in the corner. When we did this in the Champions League final, we scored. Stonesy. Oh, Bernardo to Haaland. Haaland in space. Oh, that was going in. It's Joel Robles, I think it is, actually. I actually don't know. To be honest with you, I don't know who that is. I don't know who that goalkeeper is at all. Joel Rodriguez or Torino? Yeah, no idea. No idea who that goalkeeper is. I don't know why they're playing with a 74 rated keeper. Where the heck is Meslier? Oh, Bamford somehow through. Oh my goodness, it's 1-1. What am I doing? I am trolling. I'm too used to skipping the goals and celebrations and stuff from the Ultimate Team I've been playing. My goodness. Phil? Still in space. Has a shot for... Oof. Has a chance, but yeah, it was not a good one. There we go. That is more like it. Liquid stuff from City. Take our time. Take the shot. And it's 2-1. Erling Haaland with his first in the Premier League this season. He broke the goal-scoring record last season, and now he's only got himself to fight against. Foden playing through it. Perfect pass there as well for the assist. He is just becoming the ultimate player. Bernardo, yes. Yes, Bernardo. Oh, Erling Haaland wanted another. I'm going to go ahead and take off Grealish for Leao, and Haaland is pretty freaking tired. I don't know. Maybe I ought to bring on Julian Alvarez. Let's do it. And then I'm also going to take off Jude Bellingham for Illich. I have not seen Bellingham do anything really that impressive this game. So, yeah, Illich is going to come on. A lot more game time for some of the youngsters. Okay, to have a snapshot from there. It's pretty ballsy, I would say. Illich. Oh, yes, Illich. Oh, yes, Illich. Oh, my God. He's actually goated. What have I been doing leaving him on the bench, man? Yeah, look how well he keeps this ball once he gets it in the box. Oh, excuse me. Coming through. Nice pass. Nice finish from Julian Alvarez as well. You have to be there to put that in the back of the net. And he was. All right, Illich. How's your power shot? Oh, that's really bad. Those are so bad. Well, tell me down in the comments if I'm doing something really wrong when I shoot those. I don't know. I try to aim him on target. Maybe it's just the shooting stats not there for him. Because he does have like 50-something finishing. Oh, Leao. His foot just ended up being in the right spot. Oh, Leao, nice job. Once again, wow, his defensive effort is... Oh, he's sticking a foot in everywhere. Winning the ball. Oh my god, he's a fighter. All the players that I had question marks over last season are proving me wrong so far, including, oh, this man right here. Yes, here he goes. Let's get inside. Let's curl it. Oh, that almost went in as well, you know. Sergio Gomez, oh boy. Sergio Gomez is a little bit slow, I'm not going to lie. If he doesn't make his initial tackle, it's over. It's like literally there's just no way he's getting to anything. All right, Ederson, kick that out. First 3 points in the bag against Leeds. That was a harder game than it needed to be originally, but I'm glad we got the 3 points in the end. Okay, you guys, I'm going to leave it here so that you guys have time to get in your comment suggestions for transfers and the like. Remember, we do have an offer in at the moment for Ilkay Gundogan from Barcelona. So what we could do is we could go ahead and try and use him in a swap deal. I'm not sure if we have the money to make that work, but we could do it. It's up to you guys whether you want to see our captain leave like that or not. But I think we'll be okay either way, honestly. So let me know what you're interested in seeing. And other than that, I will see you guys for episode 13 of the Manchester City Career Mode. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Have a great day, and peace.